Perfume is the eyeshadow palette of 2025. New perfumes are being pumped out like hotcakes, and everybody feels the need to have every single one in their collection. Unfortunately, the same exact thing that happened to eyeshadow palettes, circa 2018, 2019, is happening to our perfume collections, and that is that our favorite ones are getting lost and forgotten altogether. Also, my hair is doing weird things. Don't mind me. Not only that, but you end up spending a lot of money on things that you never actually use. So today, I am sharing the 5 reasons why I am creating a curated perfume collection versus just a perfume collection. Reason number 1 is the financial burden. Now, this seems pretty obvious, right? I mean, whenever I see, whether it's on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on any of these platforms, whenever I see a perfume collection it is tricked out, fully loaded, fully stocked, all the collections, every perfume in every single collection, when I see those perfume collections, I see the dollar signs. I mean, quite frankly, you know me. I am a perfume sampler. I get samplers, I get testers. That's what I prefer to do, to test a perfume, to decide whether or not I actually want to buy a full-size bottle of it. And even that is a financial investment, right? I mean, getting testers and purchasing just small vials, that adds up quite a bit. And so when you see these collections where it's like, you've invested thousands upon thousands of dollars, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to spend on a perfume, even if you are purchasing and only purchasing budget-friendly perfumes, okay? For real, this hair. Even if you are purchasing the budget-friendly perfumes, the cost adds up, okay? The money adds up, the dollar signs add up. And so whenever I think about, building out a perfume collection, just a collection for the sake of a collection, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that it's like, okay, so I'm spending all this money. I don't know if I'm actually gonna like this perfume. I don't know if I'm actually gonna wear this perfume. I don't know if I'm even gonna remember remember how much I like a perfume. Because that is sort of the risk of having so many perfumes in your collection, is that you don't remember what you like and what you don't like. You don't remember that it's like, I really like this and enjoy this and want to wear this more often because of the sheer amount of them. And so the first reason why I'm making a curated collection is the financial burden of feeling this pressure to have a complete collection, okay? A complete collection versus a curated collection is very different, and a complete collection, that adds up. Reason number 2 is the stress of maximalism, which I'm not a minimalist by any means, but I really do think that there's a lot of elements of minimalism that I sort of absorb and that I sort of take on. And a major one is that, when you have so much stuff, sometimes it's just overwhelming, okay? It's overwhelming, like the sheer amount of stuff that you have. It's like if you have a closet full of beautiful shirts, but you end up just wearing, plain Jane t-shirts all the time because you don't know what to wear. And the same is true with a perfume, okay? With a perfume collection, whenever I would receive a perfume from a perfume company, or, just have a bunch of perfumes, sometimes it'd be one of those deals where it's like, I don't even know what to wear. Like, there's so many options. There's so many things right in front of me, like screaming my name. And I feel the need to smell a bunch of them to make sure I get the perfect fit. And so what you end up doing is you just wear the same one over and over again because it's too stressful to think of anything else. It's too stressful to try or wear anything else or decide. The stress of maximalism is the fact that you're always making decisions. And your decisions, the decision is difficult because there's so many choices. And so the beauty of having a more curated collection is that there's fewer decisions, there's fewer choices, right? You have perfumes that are really, they're perfect for certain settings. And so you sort of know, that's what I'm going to wear, right? That's what I'm going to wear for this. That's what I'm going to wear for that. Or if you have a larger curated collection, you have a couple of options for different settings, but you're still not making a choice between thousands of choices, right? And so the stress of maximalism is a real thing, and that is reason number 2 why I am creating a curated perfume collection. Reason number 3 is that I want perfumes that scream me, okay? It's the beauty of having somebody say, this smells like you. And the only way you're able to develop that sort of that smell association is if you wear a certain perfume frequently enough, if you wear a certain kind of perfume frequently enough. And so what I've found with having a large perfume collection is that, I mean, you're, right, like a different association is made with you, right? If you have a large perfume collection or a complete perfume collection, then people might associate, oh, well, she has beautiful perfumes, right? For me, I really like that feeling of this smells like you. Not just you smell good, but this smells like you. And so having a curated collection allows me and will allow me to wear certain perfumes frequently enough to have them be associated with me. And so that is, I mean, that's reason number 3. I mean, that's a really simple reason, is that it's sort of this smell association. It's not quite a signature scent, because in my mind, a signature scent sort of means that, oh, you only wear one, right? Like you have 1 to 3 perfumes, and those, like you only, like you have a very limited perfume collection. I'm more of a curated collection where it's like, yeah, I probably have more perfumes than most people, but it is still limited. It is still a smaller collection, and I still have the opportunity to wear perfumes frequently enough to have them be associated with me. Reason number 4 is quality over quantity. Personally, I want to have investment fragrances. I want to fill my collection with investment fragrances, not just budget-friendly perfumes or, you know, just loading up on all the budget-friendly perfume brands, aka Lattafa. Can't stand Lattafa. But what I find is that when I really lean into having a bunch of budget-friendly perfumes or purchasing budget-friendly perfumes, then I sort of get into, you know, like this rhythm of just buying and buying and buying because, oh, they're budget friendly. But at the end of the day, number 1, just like our first reason, the cost still adds up. And number 2, you end up with a bunch of perfumes that you don't like, or my experience with Lattafa, perfumes that don't work, okay? Perfumes that don't perform, they don't smell good, and like they're just not well-made perfumes. And so in my experience, I know that there are some people that absolutely swear by Lattafa. But for me, and I know that some of you have talked about how it's like, well, if I only purchase really expensive perfumes, or I only want to buy really expensive perfumes, then I'll never buy it. I'll never have perfume because I'll never have that much money. And the truth is that it's like, it takes a longer time to purchase a investment perfume, okay? It's not a matter of I want it, I buy it, okay? Cue Ariana Grande. It is a matter of, oh, I'm saving for it. Okay, it's a matter of, yes, I have $5 to put towards my perfume budget this month, and that is it. That just means I'm not going to buy a perfume this month. And so with these perfumes, with this idea of quality over quantity, it's sort of another filter that I push, like that I pull, that I run my perfumes through, okay? It's another filter that sort of keeps me from just purchasing a perfume for the sake of purchasing a perfume. It's one of those deals where it's like, okay, I do save my money and it takes a long time to purchase these fragrances and to save enough to purchase these fragrances, but at the end of the day, I'm investing in a fragrance that I adore, okay? That I can wear on repeat, that I can wear and it be associated with me, okay? A perfume that I am absolutely obsessed with. And not only that, but I value the perfume more, okay? When it takes you a while to obtain something, there's more value associated with it, okay? It's more important to you. It makes you savor it more. And so that's what I want my curated collection to be. Not that I don't wear them because I savor them so much, but that I savor the experience of wearing them because, you know what? I saved up my hard-earned money and I purchased this for myself. And perhaps that means that I only purchase one perfume a year. But at the end of the day, I did that. I invested in this, and I invested in the way that I feel about my perfumes and the way that I feel about myself. And so quality over quantity, I mean, that wins every time for me. And reason number 5 is incredibly basic, and that is I want to use my perfume. Whenever I see like complete perfume collections, right? Like, oh, House of Beau, and I have all 10 perfumes, and then, oh, Lattafa, and I have all 5 million perfumes. Whenever I see that, I think, how on earth are you able to use all of those? I mean, number 1, we all have so long on this earth to live, and there are enough sprays on this shelf to last like like 15 lifetimes here. And so for me, it's one of those deals where it's like, I want to use my perfumes. I view perfume more as an experience, and it's an experience for me because I get to wear it and enjoy it and once again savor it. It's an experience for other people because they get to associate a smell with me. They get to experience, right, what I bring as far as, just presentation wise. It's an experience. And when I have too many perfumes, I feel like I'm not able to experience them and appreciate them and experience and appreciate the craftsmanship that went into creating these perfumes. When I have too many, I'm not able to fully love them and appreciate them and use them. And so for me, that is reason number 5. Once again, a super basic reason, but it's one of those reasons where it's like, I don't want to once again, I don't want it to be lost and forgotten on the shelf because I have 50 other perfumes to choose from. It's one of those deals where it's like, I want to be able to say, I love this perfume and this is a go-to perfume, and this perfume, people know, when they smell something of mine, like, oh, this is hers. It smells like her. And I'm able to experience something specific every single time I wear this perfume. I'm able to experience the fact that I invested in it and I saved my money and I, purchased something that was very valuable and important to me. And I'm able to savor the experience of wearing this perfume. And so that's reason number 5. So I want to use them. I want to actually use my perfumes, not just have a wall of perfumes that I look at and dust around. So those are my 5 reasons for why I am creating a curated perfume collection. Do you have a specific reason for why you are interested in creating a curated collection? I find that curation is honestly, I need to curate this hair. Curation has grown in popularity, and I think that it's just sort of another way of looking at your retail and your purchasing habits, is that you're purchasing with intention. And I find that that's very popular nowadays, that, it's not that people aren't making purchases, it's not that people aren't buying things, but they're making purchases with a lot more thought into them. And so why are you curating your perfume collection?